The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how the new Tecplot 360 MB framework improves the Linear Interpolate Dialog and associated workflows. Here we have two different versions of Tecplot 360 open. On the left is the 360EX 2024 R1, and on the right is the beta release of our new and improved version called 360 MB. The sample dataset we're using is of a store separating from a wing and pylon that consists of 72 time steps. In the beginning, the solution data is only in the fluid domain, so our job is to use Tecplot 360's Linear Interpolate feature to get pressure values onto the surfaces as well. Let's see how 360EX and 360MB compare. In 360EX, the process starts simply. We'll open the data menu, click Interpolate, and choose Linear. That opens a dialog box where we can choose which zones we want to interpolate from and which zones we would like to interpolate to. I'll select the fluid zones for time step 1, and then I'll select the wing, pylon, and store surfaces, and then click Interpolate. Now we can see that the pressure contours are coloring the surfaces appropriately. However, if we want to change to the next time step, we go back to having 0 values for pressure on the surfaces. To complete the interpolation throughout the entire time domain, we'll need to do the above process 72 times, which would be incredibly tedious. I'll start by going through that process while we step over to the right to see how this workflow looks in 360MB. In 360MB, we go to the same menu option, Data, Interpolate, Linear, but then we're greeted with a much simpler looking set of options in the dialog. This is because the data has been assigned to logical parts that persist through time instead of individual zones, which are unique for each time step. All we need to do is select the fluid volume parts for our source parts and our wing, pylon, and store surfaces for our destination parts, and click Interpolate. Now pressure values appear on the surface, and as we step through time, we can see that 360MB repeats the interpolation on the fly. Meanwhile, on the left side of the screen, I'm still struggling in 360EX to complete this task manually. Realistically, the faster option in 360EX would be to write a Tecplot or a 360 macro script. But even though scripting is powerful, it's nice to not need it for simple workflows. That's it for the demonstration. 360MB lets you perform linear interpolation workflows on transient datasets with fewer clicks and fewer scripts. Try it out for yourself at the link in the comments.